Hey everyone, this is Lisa from the Rhinestone World, and in this video we're going to be pressing 3 projects made from designs from our new Crest pack at the Rhinestone World. So we have this amazing Grace design with a wreath, we have the Be Brave design, and these flourishes are from the Crest pack, and then we're also going to be making a pillow cover. So this is a nice little slip pillow cover. This is something that goes over your little 15 by 15 pillow molds that can be changed out seasonally. And so this one is actually a 4-color design using our Crest pack. So we're going to press all of these. I'm going to show you how to layer it, and then if you listen to the end, we'll have a code for 80% off these designs. So I have here, this is going to be our first press from the designs made from the Crest pack. So this is just a basic J America glitter t-shirt. This is black. So I'm just going to put this on my heat press. I have my heat press set to 305 degrees. I'm going to be pressing all easy weed. So let's go over here. I'm going to do a pre-press. This gets moisture and wrinkles out. Just makes it easier for your vinyl to stay. So just a few seconds. So now we're going to lay out our design. So this is the first design from the pack. Now I just added some text. The great thing about this pack is that you can add whatever text you want and it works out well. So this is from the Crest pack, and I actually took the design. It was in a circle, and all I had to do is I broke it apart and put it on either side. So this pack is really great because it basically will like embellish the text you're using. So you can do simple phrases that sell really well, but you can add a little bit something to it to make it look a little bit better than, you know, just typing out something. So I'm looking at my armpits. This marks the center of my chest, and then I'm just lining up my design with the collar. I don't use the tag because the tags are almost always crooked. So because I'm doing one color, I'm just going to go ahead and cover this with my protective cover sheet and just do my full 15-second press on the press. So we'll go and bring this down. Our press is done. Let's remove my cover sheet. Just going to hang this back up here on my hook. And we can go ahead and remove our carrier. Easy Weed is a hot or cold peel. It peels a little bit better when it's hot, so I went ahead and did it right away. So now here's our first design. This is done in Caesar Easy Weed in white. So a really simple design that we were able to embellish a little bit with our Crest pack. So I'm going to set this to the side, and now we're going to do our second one. So now I have another J America shirt. And this is in green. So I like this green because it's a nice, rich, dark green, and it works really well. And especially with this color green, it's very trendy right now. So I did my pre-press, and I'm just going to kind of drag this down so I can see the collar when I press next. So check this out. This is another design. So this uses another one from our Crest pack, this really nice flourish, like flower border. A little piece I weeded stuck on there. Flower border, and this is using the Caesar Electric Pearl. So this is really nice because it's got an iridescent look. It's not just white, it's almost like a cream color with a little shine. So hopefully you can see it after I press. So we're gonna go ahead and lay this out. And this is a really fun design to do because it's really easy, but it's in high demand. So you can definitely do well with these in your business. Let's go over here, I'm just bringing that over. So we're letting that out. All right, so let's go ahead and cover this. And again, we're going to do 15 seconds. All right, so there's our press. And then we can go ahead and hot peel. And here's our shirt. So another easy design that you can make pretty with the new Crest pack. And if I hold it up close, it's got that nice little sheen to it, so you can see that's catching the light. So these are really great for your store, and these are things that people do want a lot of. So we're going to do our last one. I have a 15 by 15 pillow cover, and so what we're going to do first is I'm going to find the zipper. This is going to be the bottom of my shirt, my pillow, and I want to be sure that I'm pressing this in the middle, so I'm going to fold this in half, bring my press down a couple seconds. This is going to make a crease right in the middle. So now I'm just going to go ahead and repeat it for the other side. So let's bring that down. And now let's go ahead and close this. So now I have crease marks marking the middle, and then here's the center of my pillow. So we're gonna go over here, and I'm gonna have this zipper hanging off because I don't want heat to get to it. So this design is a 4-color design. I have 3 colors of leaves and 1 color of the text. And if you look closely, parts of it aren't lined up well with my little mock-up. So this is something that actually gets a little bit easier as you lay it out on your little pillow. So I have them all stacked on top of each other. So I'm finding the middle. So I'm kind of lining up the middle with the circle. And now what I can do is I can just basically peel up everything else. So now I know this is going to be lined up the way I like it, and I can go ahead and kind of get started with my pressing. So I'm going to kind of set this up. And whenever we press multiple colors, we want to do quick presses. We don't want this layer to get too much heat because it'll start shrinking. So we basically want just enough for my vinyl to activate. So let's go right here. Let's press it for a couple seconds. I literally did 1 second, but check it out. Now this doesn't mean you can do all your presses for 1 second at a time, like it's not actually going to stay, but it's good to kind of just get it off the carrier so you can move on to your next press. So go ahead and separate these. And now we're going to set this one up. So these are made to kind of sandwich these other ones, so we kind of want to turn it and find our placement. So this works a little bit better than lining them up on the carrier because the carrier is it sticks really well to it, so it doesn't give you a flexibility to move it like I am now. So we're going to kind of move it like this, and I'm just going to nudge it to the side. And so with this circle design, it gets kind of tricky because you kind of have to go up and down, and you have to rotate it a bit too. So this is the only tricky part, and of course this design you can do in just 1 color, so you miss this whole aligning, but I wanted 3. So let's go ahead just a second. We can lift this up. And if vinyl does come up with your carrier, just put your carrier right back down and it'll be fine. All right, so we have our last set of leaves. So let's go ahead and find our spot for here. So they kind of go in between. And one thing to note is if you do this in Easy Weed you can technically layer on top of itself, so you don't have to worry too much about your layering. Just a little side note if you don't want to do that. All right, so we're all set with here. So let's do a couple seconds. So we're all good with our little wreath. So all we have to do is put our text down. So let's do our Home Sweet Home. And I'm going to bring this up just a little bit. And I purposely set up my text to be a little bit off center. So I'm just making sure that it looks good for what I'm doing. All right, so now we're going to go ahead, and I don't want a carrier mark. So if you notice, my box overlaps some vinyl, and I don't want that. So we're going to go ahead and still do a 1 second press because we want to activate this vinyl. And then we're going to finish off the press without a carrier. That way we don't get that carrier mark in our vinyl. All right, so let's finish it out, and I'm going to do about 12 seconds. So now our press is done. So I'm just going to hang this back up, and now we have this pretty Home Sweet Home. This is a nice 4-color design using the little wreath from our Crest pack on our website. You can get all of these designs on our website at therhinestoneworld.com, and you can use the code below and you can get 80% off of these designs. Hey everyone, if you like this video, click here to subscribe to our YouTube channel. For more tutorials using the Silhouette Cameo, press here.